So, welcome back to another episode of The Jersey Folks and this adventure that we are on in flipping this furniture and redoing all of this secondhand furniture, free furniture. So yesterday I was able to get pretty much most of the furniture sanded and primed. What I'm going to do right now is take my handy dandy sanding block and just kind of go over the primer because it is like a little rough. I just want to make sure it's really nice and smooth when I put the paint on. I'm really hoping that I'm going to get some paint on this today. Might just get one coat. I have an idea for the hutch part of this piece, which I'm really excited for. When I was looking at it more closely, it looks like I can take off the back slats, and each one is its own slat. So I've got a fun idea for that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get to sanding. Even though it is a beautiful day outside, my husband's not here right now, so he can't really help me bring this stuff outside. And I'm only going to try to get this one piece done. So with my block sander and my rag, I'm going to just go give a quick once over. And then I want to get that first coat of paint on, and I'm going to reveal all of my paint colors. So after I got all of this sanded down and she's nice and smooth now, it is time for the paint reveal. I got 4 colors that I am going to paint all of the furniture in the bar area. All right, so I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you what we got. All right, we're using Behr chalk paint. I've heard this is actually pretty darn good. Just so you know, as of right now, today is Earth Day, April 22nd, 2022. Behr is apparently coming out with a whole new chalk paint line. So this chalk paint is not going to be around too much longer. In fact, they had a lot of the stuff on clearance. All of the Rust-Oleum stuff was on clearance as well. I did get a couple of cans of Rust-Oleum chalk paint for $2.30, but good luck trying to find that now. All right, so that said, I have my 4 colors, and we've got this beautiful blue. It's called Surf. I don't see the name of it on here, but this one is Surf. We've got, oh, there it is. I see it now. Okay, this one is Vintage Mustard. This little guy is Carousel Red. And this little piggy is Granny Smith Apple. This beautiful piece, the hutch and all, is going to be Carousel Red. I am going to accent this piece with the Surf. The shelves on the hutch are going to be in Surf. The hutch itself, the outside of the shell, the shell of the hutch, and the inside of the hutch too, for the most part, will be the red. Shelves are going to be Surf. And then, like I said, I have this really fun idea for the back of it. All right, now when we're gonna get to painting, I think, I don't really have my good brushes yet. I did get a couple, but I think because, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna roll this on. I happen to find this down in my paint area, and I'm so excited. Look, I found my paint key. This is a big deal. I'm very excited for my paint key, if it ever comes into focus. But I'm gonna roll first. I'm gonna try rolling. Just so you know, the Dollar Tree sells these cute little paint trays. It's a whole paint set, and it comes with the tray, a brush, and its own roller, and gloves as well, all for $1.25. So I picked up a couple of these guys, but I am lining it in tin foil too, just so I can keep using it. All right, friends, let's crack open the paint. Okay, friends, here we are. time for the paint reveal. Whoa, she is a beaut. So I just had to shake her up a little bit. I do have some things that I need to tell you. A little bit of time has passed since I said, let's reveal the paint. So I didn't want to keep you in suspense any longer. That's why I wanted to get right to showing you what the paint was, because that was that moment that I left right off on. So as you can tell, things are a little bit different than the last video. Yeah, a little bit of time has passed. So we went from, that was April. Well, today is July 3rd. Woo, time travel. Isn't that kind of cool how you can travel through time through video? And we are gonna paint today, but a lot has happened. It was kind of funny because that moment, it was that instantaneous moment where I had said, all right, it's time for the paint reveal. I clicked off the camera to get things ready to show you the paint. And at that same time, my husband called me saying that we have to leave right now to go to a Yankees game. So that was kind of exciting that we had a Yankees game to go to. But that was also closing out my spring break. So I didn't have a lot of time left to actually paint. So as you can see, I kind of left off right where I was. I still have to paint. And we had also, my son had his birthday party, so I had to kind of get things changed around, clean things up a little bit so he could have a party. He was having a sleepover. But what we're gonna do now, since it has been a little bit of time, I am gonna wipe this guy down again. I'm gonna get all the dust off of him. And then we're going to do the painting. So you ready for some painting? Well, because it's been a little bit of time since I did anything, and this paint has been sitting for a few months, I am actually stirring it up. I did flip it upside down and shake it. That's why there were bubbles in it before. But as I can see, I'm really glad I put the paint stick in here because there is a lot of stuff that's settled on the bottom. Like I can really, really feel this. So I'm really glad I stirred this. So that is definitely something to keep in mind when you're painting. Make sure you stir up, mix up that paint really, really well. Oh no, I got it on the side. That's okay. All right, I am going to finish stirring up my paint. I'm gonna do this for a few more minutes. Then I'm going to pour her in the tray and we're gonna get rolling. So we are ready. I must have spent a good 3 to 5 minutes really stirring up that paint. It took me a little while and I wanted to spend some time doing it. But here we go. Now I've got just a roller here. I'm gonna see how this does. And here we go. Now, wait, do I wanna go this way or do I wanna go this way? Let's go this way. Wow, there she is. Ooh. Oh. So as you can tell, I am new to doing this whole furniture painting thing. And I can see that I missed filling a few spots. Oh, that doesn't want to focus. There we go. I missed filling a few spots, but that's okay. You know what? Nobody's gonna see that because there's a hutch, and actually she's right over there. All right, so here we go. All right, I got one coat on so far. Doesn't look too bad. I mean, I definitely understand now what Lauren, my girl from Furniture Flipping Teacher, means by bleed through now. I now know I need a better primer, that is for sure. This is coat number 1. I'm gonna wait a little while, wait for this to dry. And then I'm gonna go back in with a brush and I'm gonna get all of the little nooks and crannies with the brush that I couldn't get before. Like I tried, this is like beveled in here. Do you see that? So I couldn't get that. Plus these little grooves in here. I tried to get that with the roller, but it just doesn't work. So I'm gonna let this dry. When I come back, I'm gonna be doing this, filling this in with the brush. Then it's gonna be time for coat number 2, which I'm excited for. The color is definitely more orange than I thought. Maybe it'll dry differently, especially once I get the second coat on. But we'll see. When I picked out the colors, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to go crazy colors. So this is definitely crazy color number 1. But I was hoping it to be a little redder. It looked redder in like on the thing that I had, but that's okay. That's okay. I want it crazy. I want it crazy. So it's all good. All right, I'll come back and I'll be doing this after this dries. Funny tidbit, I completely forgot to paint the drawer. While I was painting it, I was thinking about the drawer, but I completely forgot about it. It's been a little while since, like I said, it's been a couple of months, so I completely forgot. I don't even know where half my stuff is anymore because I had to rearrange everything. But so I took a tip from Lauren, the Flipping Furniture Teacher. I wrapped my roller here in some plastic wrap. I even had some plastic bag over the tray here because I'm gonna be using it again. All right, I am going to take my little brush here. Now this happens to just be a dollar store paintbrush. I'm only using it to get in like these little teeny tiny cracks up here. These little things. I'm gonna go back over and roll all of this with the roller so it comes out a little bit more evenly. And it's also gonna cover up any of like the brush strokes that I'll get from using a cheap brush. So we'll see. All right, I'll be back. Time for coat number 2. Let's see how this one goes. Got coat number 2 on, and I gotta say I'm not overly thrilled with it. I think I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and do a coat number 3. I'm living and learning, right? I know, I thought I was doing everything right. And I thought I was doing it right enough where, cause Lauren, the Furniture Flipping Teacher, she said to make sure you prime. And I did prime. I didn't prime well enough. So now I know. Moving forward, I have to make sure that I prime very well because you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but there are some bleed through marks. I definitely need a better primer. Like you could see all these dark spots here. I'm not too thrilled with those. But the color is kind of cool. I do think I like it. Gonna dry. I am gonna wait now to do coat number 3. All right, everybody, we are back. I just finished putting on a 3rd coat of this paint. I forget what the name of the paint is. I gotta look it up again. But here she is. She's still drying in some spots, but I do think it looks a lot better. You can still see there is some bleed through. I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick that up or not. This side, yeah, there's definitely a lot of bleed through, but you know what? These sides aren't really going to be seen all that much. They're gonna be kind of in the corner. The only thing you're gonna see really is the front of it. All right, friends, so I'm gonna end the video now. If you've been following along, I do really appreciate it. Thank you very much, because it's been a long journey. It really has, and it's not over yet. I'm hoping this summer that I'm gonna get all of this done. I've got big plans. I'm hoping for all of this to be along this wall. This is gonna be our bar area right here. I got big plans. It's definitely a journey. So I'm gonna end the video right now. We'll pick up, I have to get to the store. I gotta get more primer and all of that stuff. But yeah, that's it, okay? That's all, Jersey folks.